All right, so there's Steven Martinez, 19 years old, looking for his third set of Golden Gloves, and not many fighters have been able to win 3 pair of gloves. I'm standing by with one right now, a man by the name of Brian Adams. Brian, 3-time Golden Gloves champion. This should be a good fight.
I think this is one of the best matchups of the night. I'm looking forward to this matchup. I know Martinez is the favorite, but I personally think that Ventura will have what it takes tonight.
All right, let's get the official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout is the 152-pound Open Championship. The referee is Victor Lotto. In the gold corner, Steven Martinez from Cops and Kids Boxing Club. A 2-time champion from the box. He's 19 years old and a high school senior. His record, 1 decision, 1 by 1 knockout. In the blue corner, Chris Ventura, representing Yonkers YMCA from Yonkers. He is 19 years old and a business student at Berkeley College in Manhattan. His record, 1 by 2 knockouts.
Brian, you like this kid here, Chris Ventura.
I do. Although he has lost to Martinez 3 previous times, I think his confidence and relaxation level is just high right now.
Meanwhile, Steven Martinez told you, Tony Page, that he never thought he'd win 3 pair of gloves, and he only has 2.
Yeah, he's already banking this one. And I like what he said. You ask a fighter, who do you like? And he says a certain fighter. Well, he said he likes the hook and right hand of Trinidad, Miguel Cotto's bodywork, Ivan Calderon's slickness, and he looks to throw a lot of bombs tonight.
And that's how Martinez fights, Tony. You mentioned a combination. I think he is a combination of Miguel Cotto and Felix Trinidad, but the slickness of Ivan Calderon I do not see. I think he's very easy to hit.
Like there.
Nice combination by Ventura. These kids look like they have loads and loads of skill. Ventura staying on his bicycle.
And a lot of respect.
But that's what Ventura should not be doing right now. He should not be giving lateral movement. I think the first round is very important for him to establish himself.
Stop! Boxer.
Martinez, 6 feet tall. Ventura, 5'10".
Break. Box.
Ventura felt that their previous bout was controversial. And Ventura said that he got hit by a low blow and he lost his head after that and forgot his whole game plan.
Stop! Stop!
Well, that's the key. I think his mindset is different than in the past. You know, I was at that matchup. It's at the Apollo Theater. And I thought Steven Martinez clearly won, but for Ventura to come away thinking he won, I think that's a good sign.
I think it's good that he admits he lost his head.
It was a 5-0 decision.
Martinez has a pretty nice left hook. I'd like to see him jab and come right off it.
See, Ventura right now should be working more on the jab as he's moving laterally. Should be throwing 2 jabs. He's occasionally throwing 1 jab and then throwing a hook. You have to establish that jab so Martinez won't become reckless. I mean, so Martinez can become reckless as he come in.
Brian, when you see a fighter just moving, but he's not throwing any punches, is that just a waste of energy, or can there be strategy there?
I think it's a waste of energy, and it's not ring generalship like most boxers think.
Martinez now starting to find a rhythm.
Because there's not a consistent jab coming at him.
And he's been going to the body.
And I thought that would be the key. If Ventura can handle Steven Martinez's pressure, because Martinez will pressure him more and more as the rounds go on. If Ventura can handle that pressure, I think he'll be able to easily outbox Martinez.
Right now,
Looked like that was a warning.
Stop! Stop! Boxer. Stop! You're wrestling. Box!
Is it too much referee?
a little bit too much refereeing, in my opinion, right now.
I think that's the AIBA experience there. You know, referee Victor he's an AIBA official, international. They're real cautious. They don't like holding, so they get involved in every clinch.
And that destroys the rhythm of the fight.
Stop!
13 seconds to go in the first.
Over there.
And now a point will be deducted from Ventura.
Box!
Now, is this to help our boxers on the international, or does it hinder them on the Golden Gloves level?
I'll get to that question after this round, Tony.
Stop!
And we'll stay right here between rounds. End of the first round of the 152-pound Open Championship. Ventura with the point being deducted. And we've got some great sponsors here at the Golden Gloves. The Marines being one of them.
Yes, the Marines came aboard 2 years ago with a generous sponsorship, and they have been hands-on. The Marines are at every event, every prelim. Then, of course, you have Everlast, the leader in sports equipment. They are the equipment supplier. And, of course, PC Richards and Son.
So round 2 in the 152-pound Open Championship. Steven Martinez in gold, Chris Ventura in blue. Two skilled 152-pounders. Martinez with the heavier punches. Ventura showing lots of movement, but not setting up his punches with his jab. Up jab, though, breaks through.
And Tony, you asked a question about the AIBA officiating. I think it helps the boxers. And I'll tell you why, because most boxers, when they go fight nationally and internationally, they get frustrated easily because the officials are real stern, so they get frustrated and it throws them off their game plan. So if you start that type of officiating on this level, they'll be able to deal with that and win more international tournaments.
Another thing I noticed about this Golden Glove seems to be an awful lot of body punching. Have you noticed that this year?
I do. I think now the boxers are starting to concentrate and focus more on body because most of the New York boxers are flashy and they like to move a lot. So the trainers are now beautiful overhand right by Ventura.
How about the judges, though? They are starting to accept that the body work is just as important as the head work.
Yes, and that's the key. I mean, if you're a student of the game and you pay attention and you want to get better, you have to understand those little details.
Brian Adams sitting in with us here at the 152-pound Open Championship. Steven Martinez in gold, two-time champion against Chris Ventura. Ventura also competing in the Metros. As you mentioned, Kathy. So he has terrific experience.
He's hurt.
And he's hurt. Ventura holding. He got caught with something short out of nowhere.
And that's that Felix Trinidad part of Steven Martinez.
Great stop holding.
all did the
Left
same.
hook to the body by Martinez, and Martinez senses that Ventura is in trouble. Ventura, though, hooking. He may have caught his win. Ventura still doing a lot of holding, and he may get another point taken away.
See, I'll be honest, I thought Chris Ventura would be able to handle that pressure of Martinez, but clearly not. That's a second warning for holding. One more, he's disqualified.
This is a strict rep.
But you know, the name of the game is the boxing fight. And you don't want a guy holding and mauling.
Martinez so focused. 22 seconds to go in the second round. Ventura in trouble. 13 seconds now. And those body shots taking a toll on Ventura. He says that he was hit low. End of the second round.
Stop!
It was a shot to the body. Where is it? Right on the belt line.
That's not a low blow.
No, right on the belt line.
Steven Martinez getting stronger as this fight goes on.
And
Third and final round.
I'm sorry, Gus. Although he has been successful,
Martinez gets dropped.
I'm just about to say he's too easy to hit. That's his problem.
Well, that's what Ventura thought also.
So both of these fighters will swing for the fences. Now, Martinez fighting back.
But keep in mind, guys, a knockdown is only one scoring blow in amateur boxing.
There's another big right hand by Ventura.
And that gave Ventura confidence.
I've seen loose headgear, but I've never seen it fall completely off.
Me neither.
And I think this benefits Ventura. He take a deep breath. I expect him to come right out and throw a power punch.
What's Martinez have to do, Brian?
Martinez should just be Martinez. Keep going forward and keep working the body. There you go. Martinez should be Martinez. Those were not low blows.
No.
See, if Martinez was to put combinations together, he can get a knockout. But he throws one shot at a time, if you notice.
Ventura may be hurt because he's dancing around the ring and throwing no punches.
Victor Lotto again stepping in.
Is Ventura close to being disqualified, Brian?
I think so. I think Victor Lotto have given him a break.
Whoa, some heavy punches being thrown by these young kids. Martinez in gold, Ventura in blue, the 152-pound open title.
I have to say, I think the referee is paying the neck.
But the interesting thing about this, Steven Martinez have been nailing Chris Ventura with some nice punches. He have not moved him with head punches. He hurt him to the body, but not to the head. Whereas Chris Ventura threw a headshot and hurt Martinez. So Chris Ventura should definitely headhunt right now. He should headhunt because he can hurt Martinez.
58 seconds to go. Ooh, nice combination by Ventura. Backs up Martinez, but not for long. And Ventura ties him up.
Chris Ventura's almost dead in terms of fatigue.
You know, he can't hold anymore.
Right,
Good work by Martinez.
the referee had put himself in a position where he can only do one thing, and that's disqualify Ventura.
I think he just mentioned that to him. Do you want me to stop it?
20 seconds to go.
I thought international refs aren't supposed to talk to the fighters.
You're not supposed to talk to boxers, nor put your hand on boxers.
He just was.
And Ventura's so tired now. He's falling over himself.
I remember my kid gloves training as a referee. You couldn't talk to them. You just pointed at what they did wrong because that's international.
But hopefully for Ventura, there's only 3 seconds left.
And Ventura survives. And heads back to his corner, and that is it for the 152-pound open title. Ventura, 19 years old, against Martinez, 19 years old. Both fighters throwing a lot of punches in this fight.
I think it was a lot of punches. I think Ventura threw more punches, but Steven Martinez threw the better shots and the more effective shots.
So we await the decision for the 152-pound open title. Chris Ventura.
And before I walk away, Steve, Tony, Kathy, I just have to say one thing. You guys, MSG crew, each year you guys give us a great telecast. You guys give us sponsorship by showing us and displaying the young talent that we have. And I have to sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys. You do a great job.
You do too, man.
And although I've been working with Brian Adams, and I covered his fights when he was an amateur. He called me Steve.
It is Gus Johnson. How can I forget that?
That's okay. I look like a Steve.
I'm sorry, Gus. I love you, man.
No, champ, you know I love you. And we are ready for the decision.
The winner of the 152-pound Open Championship is, from the gold corner, Steven Martinez.
So Steven Martinez, his prediction accurate. 3 Golden Glove titles, and he won it 5-0. A shutout. Steven Martinez, 19 years old, wins another Golden Gloves championship.